I'm David Farkas with Shaquatics Water Polo, and we've talked a little bit about crab defensive positioning to guard the drive, and we've talked about not getting beat off the drive by pushing off your man and getting back. We're going to get into a little more crab defensive positioning and how to move with your man when they're driving. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get into your crab defensive positioning. If you haven't watched our crab video, you need to check that out. You're up and over your knees, and your butt is up behind you, and you're compact. You're not long. So you get into that position first. From here, all you're going to do is a 360 in place. Your butt never drops. 360 one way, and then a 360 the other way. Make sure your hips don't drop. Then, from there, you're going to slide to the right. Keep your hips up, and then slide to the left. A great drill to work on that is put your butt up against the wall, tuck your legs underneath you, and go right along the wall. Right, and then left. Back right, and then left. What's nice about doing it up against the wall is it ensures that my legs are underneath me and not behind me. Why do we want our legs underneath us? Because we want to move on a backwards diagonal, guarding the drive. So if our legs are behind us, it's really hard to go back. So now, we've done our crab in place, and we've done our crab right and left. Now we're going to combine those two things. Imagine I have an offensive player right in front of me. They're either going to drive right by this ear or drive right by this ear. If they drive this way, I'm going to pivot just like I did in place, and then I'm going to slide sideways just like I did up against the wall. If they drive this way, I'm going to pivot and slide. If they cut back this way, I pivot, my hips are still up, and I slide. That's why it was so important in the beginning to do a full 360, because the biggest mistake I see players make when they go and they play defense is they're here, they can have their hips up to start, but as soon as the guy drives, what do? Drop their hips, and then they swim with them. Terrible defensive habit. You don't want to drop your hips, when they take their first stroke. You're going to get hooked and turned. If they pull back for an RB, you're going to get beat. You're here. You don't drop your hips and go. You pivot and slide. And then as you get better and more comfortable, your pivoting is faster. Throw the arm to make it even faster. So when they drive past this way, you throw the arm and you slide. Throw the arm and slide. The more you work at it, the faster you will get. The more you keep your hips up on defense, the more you will frustrate the offensive player. They won't want to be guarded by you. When they see you on the other side off the lineup, they're going to go like this. Oh, that guy again, he never drops his hips. He frustrates me. And that's what you want. You want to irritate the offensive player. Irritate him by keeping your hips up. From Shaquatics Water Polo, I'm David Farkas. Get fired up. See you next time.